Well, we're still here in Kragholt. Still trying to get through these bluffs. The bluffs of the impossible combat. And I forgot to run auto hotkey. And when I alt-tabbed out and came back, I shifted the screen accidentally. So it was not a seamless edit point there. Instead of going the way that I went before, where I was somewhat easily killed. Oh, I have a key to unlock this thing. Campsites, campfires, awesome. I only have 2 left. I'm gonna go around the west side now. I know there's another encounter here, but hopefully it will not be as bad as the previous encounter. Here we go. We got brawlers, 2 brawlers. These brawlers. I'm gonna die again. This is a TPK right here. Two of these monks, man. They're immune to everything. Immune to, well, resistant to blinded, charmed, confused, dazed, dominated, frightened, hobbled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, sick, and stunned, stuck, terrified, weakened. They're resistant to all of those things. Oh, God. And, okay, this is death.
I'm ready.
I'm already annoyed. It's been 10 seconds and I'm annoyed. You know what? Watch this. I'm setting the difficulty to story time before I even start. I'm not even gonna deal with it. There we go. I'm not even gonna deal with this nonsense. I've taken too long on this fight already. Even on story time. This is not a cakewalk. Much easier. Alright, I got a cat at my feet meowing at me. Mercenary veterans left. Mercenary berserker remaining. Mercenary chanter, where'd he come from? Got him. Oh, and there's another one. No, stop. Cancel that spell. Cancel that spell. Do not charm the last guy on the battlefield. Stop doing that, game. Oh, hey, here's the Krothar, the big ogre guy. Pelagina's just standing around doing nothing. Oh, he's on my cipher's on damage anyway, so.
I shall deal with this one.
And he's down. Okay, no, buddy. No. Don't need you jumping up in my lap right now. Alright, I'll let the cat outside. So, yeah, I've had enough dealing with the difficulty on this map. I'm done with it now. So, let's just speed through the rest of it. What else do we have here? Nothing.
Of course.
Nothing on the tables here. This trebuchet smells of fresh pine and hemp. Its beams are still sticky with sap. Oh, there's more. A pyromancer. Bannerman, to arms! Okay, Durance is in single combat with a mercenary sergeant. For inexplicable reasons. Victorious again! Shockingly. Who would have suspected that we would win on storytime difficulty? There is a point where the game stops being fun. When you just get killed over and over again. And I have exceeded that point. Who else is around here? So this is the way I came up the first time. There was nothing here. Is anybody else in here? Some cliffs over here. Might set it back down on easy. I had this, I don't know why, I keep running into the difficulty wall, and then I think, oh, okay, well, I'll set it down to story time just to get through this part, and then I'll set it back to normal where it's supposed to be. And I keep doing that, and then I keep getting frustrated because difficulty is really high when it's on normal difficulty. It's, So to me, when the game is on normal difficulty, you should be able to just barely keep ahead of it. But with this game, it feels like normal difficulty is just like the most complex chess problem imaginable. Alright, I'm going to see if I can deal with these, this cave that destroyed me before. Let's see if I can get through it on storytime difficulty. I have a feeling this is still gonna kill me. Ancient Death Guards. Yeah, this is still gonna be a TPK. Even on storytime difficulty, this is still gonna be a TPK. Maybe. Barely injured. Well, we are getting through it. Halagina's dead. Aloth's dead. Drem is dead. Sagani's almost dead. Durance is still up, healing. Amazingly. The Ancient Death Guard. Still fighting. Edar. Attacking the Steel Spine Magus from behind. It's near death. Aloth is back up. Durance has resurrected Aloth. The Steel Spine Magus is down. The Death Guard is the only one that remains. It's badly injured. Fighting with Aloth. Aloth is terrified, but is surviving. It's finally dead. The Ancient Death Knight is dead. Wow, that was still a tough fight, even on storytime difficulty. Bestiary progress. Ancient Death Guard. 33%. Wait, you want me to fight 2 more of those? You gotta be kidding me. And what do we have over here? A bone pile.
Silent.
Any hidden secrets in here? What hidden secrets do we have at the end of this cave? I feel like I'm getting sidetracked here. It's a door. It's a door that leads nowhere. We passed a skeleton. It's definitely a back door, but it doesn't lead to anything. Oh well, that was fun. I don't know what the point of that was. Whatever. Moving on. It was just there to fight it, I guess. Just because. Just to have something really, really hard to fight. Because... you know, what is a game if you don't have hard stuff in it to fight? Random hard stuff out of nowhere. Camping time. So I'm gonna go back to easy difficulty and go from there. So I feel like, you know, it was too hard on normal. Easy should be perfect, right? That's the theory. Oh. More people. I'll quick save.
Hold. He's got
Damn
this
it.
far. I ought to have a look at him at least.
Damn it. Okay, hold on, I gotta restart this and reset the volume. Okay, let's try this again with the volume set correctly.
Hold. He's got this far. I ought to have a look at him at least.
The man before you has the bearing of authority, and his casual command has the guards immediately lowering their weapons. Even so, they continue to watch you warily.
Commander Bailerin, leader of the Torn Bannermen. You've been a right pain in the balls, whoever you are. What do I call you?
Well met, Commander. My name is Drem.
Huh. Leagues from the city, and here's a civil tongue. Good man. I've lost a lot of fucking men out there. Consulhat's one thing, but why are you here cutting down my soldiers?
I don't actually know.
I figure I can guess, but please, let's hear it from the man himself.
Your mercenaries attacked me without cause.
My men had orders to warn off any intruders, without unnecessary bloodshed. Every one of them knows I expect my commands followed to the fucking letter. And God's help the man that slips.
You didn't pay a lot for this voice actor, did you?
No, I'd say you're here for the same reason as the rest of us. A powerful artifact, hidden within the keep. That's bait to tempt any beast. But the artifact is ours. Whoever set their tongue to wagging about it, they did you a great wrong. Nobody comes into our camp and lives. Think that's about the end of it. You ready? I'll make it quick for you.
Wait, I have some questions before we begin.
Suppose there's no harm in that. I don't promise I'll answer.
What do you know about this artifact?
Only that the phylactery's worth a fucking fortune. More than just your usual piece of Anguithan history, I mean. No idea what it does. Don't much care. Our employer wants it found. And delivering it's gonna see us paid enough coin to buy one of the republics.
We don't have to be enemies. I could help you.
You slaughter my fucking men and then come begging after work? They'd have my guts for bowstrings if I took you on, and I deserve it. You came ready to kill. Don't lose your nerve now.
Oh, all right. How goes the siege?
After tactical advice, was going well enough at first. But the moment we cracked open the outer wall, Kragholt's pets started clawing their way out of the ruins.
You're telling me there's gonna be more fighting after this?
Caught the first wave off guard, and carved them to gobbets. We've pressed them back to the keep for the time being, but it's delayed our victory. Once the reinforcements arrive, we will storm the keep in force. It's just a matter of time. Could prop your corpse up somewhere after. You could scare off the looters.
So what were these creatures?
Dead men, walking and fighting like the living. They've armor thick enough to foul our arrows, and they can conjure spells to burn a man alive.
He looks out toward the nearby hill.
At night, you can see them on the bluff, like a line of torches, their eyes burning. They don't come down into our camp. They wait up there for us to come to them.
You're not scared of them, are you? What of Kragholt? Does he live?
Good question. No one's got a clear sense of that. We haven't seen him on the field of battle. The old fuck may have gotten himself eaten by the dead men. He could be controlling them. Or the first volley of stones left him crushed under his own keep. Won't know until we get in there and see for ourselves.
Who do you work for, anyway?
Someone without much love for Kragholt, huh? Let's just say they have a lot of coin to throw around, and high standards. Thing is, discretion's included in the service. You'll just have to make do with me.
Well, well, well. You know, I really did not expect this little side quest to turn into like a week-long saga or a campaign just on this one map. I was expecting to come here, have a couple of fights, and then move on to the next thing. But here we are. It's like 3 or 4 videos later, and now I gotta fight you. Alright, I guess I'm ready. I hope you're easy enough on easy difficulty, because I'm not in the mood for any more TPKs, I'll tell you that much, Commander Bailerin. Alright, let's go.
I'll give Kragholt your regards.
Bailerin raises his blade in a quick salute. Okay, so let's assume that this is going to be massively difficult, even on easy difficulty. And, let's go for class behavior crowd control. In fact, I will do a puppet master on... Start with that war priest. And Aloth, I'm gonna do a quick fireball into their midst up there. And go, everybody. Well, that wasn't very quick, but that's fine. Good enough. Armor from Durance. Palagina's already hurt. Alright, everybody's taking a lot of damage. Immediately. Holy Radiance from Durance. Everybody's knocked down. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. This is a TPK. I'm dead already. Palagina's almost dead.
I'm ready.
Drem is dead. Durance is almost dead. Aloth is almost dead. Got hit by chain lightning. You know what? Stop. Changing difficulty. Story time. Not not doing it anymore. Not doing it anymore. Is it? No, it's not enough. I'm still gonna have to redo it. I'm gonna have to go through that whole stupid speech again. How did I manage to pick, like... You know, I'm sick to death of the difficulty of this game. And how did I manage to pick the one side quest that is, like, the hardest one in the whole game? Alright, just reload. This is over. It's over. Reload. We gotta reload right before. We gotta go through the whole stupid speech again. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I keep thinking that I'm just gonna start on Pillars of Eternity 2. Get on with that.
Hold! Commander Bailerin. Leader of the Torn Bannermen. No sense making this more. I've lost a lot of I figure
Yeah, I'm here to fight.
But
Get on with the fight. Go. Now I'll do a quick save. Can't save in combat. Oops, wrong key. Crowd control. Still taking a ton of damage on story time. I'm gonna get TPK'd on story time difficulty by this fight. If I get TPK'd on story time, I am definitely not gonna play this game anymore. That will be the end of this game. For me. I am definitely getting TPK'd on story time difficulty. Oh, I forgot to change it. Okay, never mind. Load the game again. That was not story time difficulty, that was easy difficulty. Quote unquote easy difficulty. Difficulty. Story time. Good enough. Go. Continue. Well, call me whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I'm here to fight. Blah, blah. I'm ready. Let's fight. I don't know. Whatever the conclusion of this story is, it cannot possibly be interesting enough to justify all this carnage, all this work to get in there. I'll just leave it on damage. I like how Durance is tanking these two mercenaries. Durance and Sagani are tanking these mercenaries. Oh, Durance is finally taking some damage. Oh, he got knocked down. I actually had to intervene and do a second wind. He's still getting... Aloth is just standing there. Aloth, do you want to start doing anything? Halagina is just standing there too. Oh, we got him. I think. Why is the fight not over? Okay, now it's over.
Hey.
Picking up loot.
friend.
You know, I feel like I'm just gonna, like... Well, I'll just go through to the end of this. Oh, there's his monster pets. Yeah, we would have had to fight through these things. What are these things? Algals. Eh. Easy enough. Easy enough on story time difficulty. This is just a nightmare map. Is this the place finally? Oh, nope. More combat. Death guards. Hey. Wow. Oh my god. I can't even imagine fighting these things. What level are these guys? They've got damage reduction 14, defenses 56, 75, 77. How does that compare to my guys? I mean, it's not that much better than my guys. It's actually not that great. They got a lot of damage reduction. Got him. Loot the bodies. This wizard guy better be worth it. Better be a really great story after this.
I'm here.
Wow. More fighting! Yay! More death guards! Endurance, get into this fight. Pieces flying everywhere. I'm kind of annoyed that I have chosen to spend my limited amount of gaming time on this impossible-to-play game, when I could have been playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, I could have been playing Pillars of Eternity 2, which I'm sure is also just as bad, but at least it's turn-based. I feel like I have a better chance with the high difficulty with a turn-based game instead of this stupid real-time nonsense. Never really liked this real-time, you know, real-time pause, real-time with pausing combat. I just don't like it. It feels very, disjointed. Or, I mean, it feels... I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Now we have to go inside to a dungeon crawl. Quest updated. I've entered Kragholt. Council Haunt is somewhere around here. So Big library. The shelf of this bookcase overflow with books, loose pages, and miscellaneous artifacts. Many of the spines you can see are scrawled with indecipherable glyphs, and more are completely blank. A proper search of this mess would probably take hours. I got time. Near the back of one shelf, you find a tome covered in strange symbols. It doesn't look like much at first, but you eventually recognize the symbols as incantations, and the book and a grimoire as incantations. That sentence is mangled. You eventually recognize the symbols as incantations, and the book as a grimoire, I think is what that should say. Hours of searching leave your back aching and your eyes sore. You don't find anything else of value. I got a battle-worn grimoire. Oh, and an assassin. Hello, assassin. A man totters forward. A man totters toward you as if drunk. He stops a few feet in front of you and looks at a point over your shoulder with wide, glazed eyes. Thanos! Thanos! Not Thanos, that's another thing entirely. Thanos must speak with you, Orlan. Come, come. I was greeted by a servant of Thanos. His master wants to meet with me. Alright, get on with it. Do I have to fight everyone inside here too? What? There's a floating skull thing. I'm gonna have to fight everybody in here too, aren't I? Gonna have to fight my way out. A vithrac turns to you, clicking its mandibles and long clawed fingers together. The creature floats above the ground and sways. Just as it looks like it's going to leap on you, you hear a voice in your head. Orlan Beast comes, yes. Most pleased is Thanos. The vithrac pauses, looking you up and down with beady eyes. Not apprentice, no. Orlan Beast is something else. It leans closer. Membranes around its jaws pulse and tremble. It seems to be smelling you. No camp smell. Not like warrior hive above, no. The vithrac's thoughts are a whisper in your mind. It kneads its mouthparts together thoughtfully. If not apprentice, and not warrior drone, then maybe Orlan Beast is ally, yes? Its eyes shine. You think we can help each other? With key, with apprentice rivals. The vithrac chirps its excitement. Thanos works hard for Master, but other apprentices, nasty beasts, other apprentices want to be Master's favorite, want to kill Thanos. Thanos chitters pitifully. What do you want me to do for you? Wait, why don't you tell me about this key first? Key is words, is knowledge. One claw traces a spiraling pattern across the creature's ridged skull. Master give key part to each apprentice. Say cleverest, strongest apprentice take all key parts. Thanos accentuates the thought by squeezing a tight fist. But Orlan Beast take key parts from other apprentice rivals, yes? Then Thanos give final key part. The vithrac scuttles closer, chattering and interlacing its fingers. Thanos is cleverest apprentice, no? For after Orlan Beast sees Master, then Thanos see Master. Become new favorite. The vithrac's unblinking eyes glitter. What exactly do you want me to do for you? Kill apprentice rivals, of course. Thanos draws his spindly claws into fists. Thanos knows! Thanos knows! Orlan Beast came to see Master. But Master has door, and door wants key. Thanos spreads his mandibles wide to show you a round-toothed orifice. I'll keep that in mind. Let's talk about something else. Thanos hovers in place, one mandible twitching. Wait, how do you know why I'm here? Thanos hovers in place, one mandible twitching. Master is greatest of wizards. What else would Orlan Beast seek? Who are all these people with you? The vithrac waves its arm. Servants, guards, useful tools. And what are you doing here? Making spell. Spell to please Master. See? The vithrac extends one slender arm toward a nearby thrall. As the vithrac mutters unintelligible syllables, the thrall turns to you and bows. Much work to be done, yes, yes. But control spell will please Master greatly. Okay, well, I'm just taking your key now. I will attack and take your piece of the key now. The vithrac hisses, No! Treacherous beast! The fight is on. Pallegina just eviscerated one enemy over there. Everybody's in the doorway blocking. Gotta move everybody out of the doorway. Another one of those doorway choke points. We got him. Man, I was hoping that would be another TPK so I could stop. Oh well. Thanos' note. Thanos, more than any of the others, you have chosen a path that complements your natural strengths. Your mind is a maze, and you use it to ensnare not only your thralls, but also your fellow pupils. They are blind to it because they look at you and see an animal, which is why I shall only warn you once. Attempt your trickery on me, and I will give your corpse to Peldon. I feel the workings of your mind as surely as you feel a disturbance in your web. You would displace me as readily as you'd follow me. You would displace me as readily as you'd follow me, but the first defense of any wizard is a warded mind, and I have had centuries to strengthen mine. Addendum added. Thanos told me that only someone with all 4 parts of a key can get in to see Cragholt. Each part of the key is carried by a different apprentice. Thanos offered to give me his part of the key if I eliminate the other 3 apprentices, but I killed him instead. I read a note from one of Cragholt's apprentices containing some information necessary to reach Cragholt, but it seems that the information was divided among all the apprentices. I'll need to acquire their notes somehow. By killing them all, I presume. Vithrac brains are on the table here. The pungent stench of some type of preservative emanates from these shelves. The glass jars on the shelves contain brains of various sizes. The This corpse's skin has been peeled back and held in place with a thick, viscous webbing. There's some more stuff here. More loots. Tons of books. I am not reading all those books. There's a lot of books there to read.
Yes?
Nope, I'm trying to loot the stuff on the floor, not talk to Aloth.
I'm glad we're traveling together too, but isn't this a bit much?
I'm trying to get to the loot. Alright, well I only have one camp left. So I feel like I should use it. My final campfire. I have grown bored with Kragholt. So, there's a void seer. That's what those floating skeletons are. Void seers. Oh, can I talk to him? Silence! Do not disturb the apprentices. Okay. I guess I have to bust in and kill all of them, huh? Is that how that works? How do I open the passage to the cave?
Light, flame, and sound.
There's gotta be a way to open this, right? I don't know. So I am pretty bored with this whole thing now. I was kinda hoping I could make my way outside here. And, leave. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop here. I'm bored. I'm very bored of this Kragholt. It's just been a slog, a combat slog, one after another. Don't like it. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what the purpose of any of this is. I don't know. I might just give up on Pillars of Eternity again.